Hey guys, this is Jamie Lola Tallulah, and of course we are here for another Die Cut Diaries. Right, as you know, I have issues. But anyway, so here's another Die Cut Diaries. As you can tell, I got in my orders from last week's haul. You can see I got in my Flector dies. Fabulous. I'm still debating whether I'm going to de-stash these two. There's the thing to make a Flector, the heart, these fabulous ones, this gorgeous gate is here. Love that peacock, the Fairyland. Ooh, these are some massive dies, I tell you. And they are, even though my Gemini is a wonder, it's a wonder. Those are big hunks of metal, so cutting them takes a couple runs through the machine because those are some big pieces of metal. Okay, so I'm going to show you those first. All right, because you know I have to cut. I did not cut the two that I'm debating on de-stashing, but here's the heart. And basically what this does is these down here are little slots, obviously, and these are little tabs so that you can bend your die cut. Right, and then what happens is you slide these into the slots like this, so you can have dimension. Isn't that cool? And then you could keep building layers and layers and layers. So that's what the whole Flector system is about. Very cool. So I did a couple of these lovely hearts. And like I said, they are not, the Gemini does a good job cutting them out, but it takes a couple passes because these are some mega dies. I'm telling you, look how big that is. Isn't that gorgeous? So here's this one. And the best thing about tattered lace is you get all these little cut lines in here. So you could snip this off and you'd have a butterfly. You could snip any of these flowers off. You could snip this whole little piece here off. Snippability, darling. And then of course there's the Flector. And if you did not want to use it as a Flector die, you could just simply just take a cutter and just slice a little bit off. So I cut a few of those because it was fun. And you know, hey, why not? Then here's this one, which is fabulous. And there again, there's your cut line, so you can, you can 3D some areas like that. You use the lines for coloring. You could snip, cut this off here, cut that off there. You've got all kinds of stuff to use. So of course I did that a couple times. And then look at this one. Is this not fabulous? Oh my gosh, look at that. So there's like a tree to, a door in the tree. All this detail. It's fabulous. So once again, you could snip the whole tree out. You could snip this little area of the door out. It's got a little path here. Here's this tree, so you could snip that whole tree off. Oh, it's just fabulous. Gorgeous. Look at that. So amazing. So I cut a few of those. And then here's the fairy one. Look at the fairy. Isn't that fabulous? So it's got a bunch of cut lines. So you could cut this little butterfly off here. You could cut her wings off. So it's done so that you can cut her wings off. You can cut the little lantern out of her hand and she could hold something else. You can cut the mushroom apart, and so you could cut it here and cut it out, cut there, cut it out, cut here and paper piece it. You could cut that little butterfly off. You could cut all these off. It's just amazing how much detail they put into their dies, which is why I love them. Plus they have the easy release coating. And if you were into food, decorating food and stuff, you can use tattered lace dies for food. They are food safe. So I love those. And then the gate. Look at the fantabulous gate. What? How gorgeous is that? All that detail in there. Now this mug was a beast to cut out. You have to cut it, turn it, cut it, turn it. But it's gorgeous. And you could even cut the doors down here and snip them there, and then they'll open. How fun is that, right? Look at that gorgeousness. So I cut those, and then of course the peacock. How do you not love that? So you could just cut the peacock right on out of there. You could cut this out, cut the bench out. So fabulous. Look at that. Ooh, look, they even put pebbles. Isn't that awesome? So yeah, that is that. So I have a little hidden giveaway in here. Do not put giveaway in the comments. Do not put enter me or anything like that. Tell me, what is your favorite type of bird if you would be interested in winning one cut of each of those. All right, and we will keep going. So then I got in my Art Deco dies, and I had to cut these. So there's the Cabaret Girl Rosie. Boop. Cabaret Girl Jenny. Love it. The Art Deco Stepper card. Love it. And then the Art Deco Gatefold card. I did not do a haul video on this one yet. So there you go. So I also got those. Ah, so much fun. So I cut out her. And she's in black, so it's a little harder to see her. Maybe if we do the white. There we go. She's fabulous. So you could cut her skirt off right here, paper piece it, all kinds of stuff. So then here is Jenny, or Rosie. I think this one's Rosie. Isn't that fabulous? Yes, fabulosity. So I did cut one of the Art Deco cards, and it's not finished, but I wanted to cut out the pieces and so forth, and it is. My God, cut it out. Multi-folds. Yeah. So thought that was gorgeous, and I did not cut out the big one yet. So that is my die cut diaries for this week. And so if you are interested, you can always check out some dies, because they're so fabulous. All right, so I shall see you next time, and then come again this weekend for one of the last few weeks of creating with your silhouette and your Cricut, that collab, and spending freeze. We're about to be ending all of those. Oh my gosh. All right, see you guys later. Bye-bye.